Good afternoon, gamers. It's Odin. Welcome on into some Retro Spack. This is episode 26. And we're going to play some Donkey Kong Country. You know, we start off this week with Mega Man X, which I had mentioned was a contender for my first Retro Spack episode. And now here's my other contender that would have been a first Retro Spack episode, which was Donkey Kong Country. This one I feel like was really close to being like it. I was so close to playing this one first, but then Bobo convinced me to do Mario instead. Maybe she helped convince me? I don't know. But you know, I don't hate it. I don't hate that we did Mario first, and hey, we're gonna play this now, so it's all good. Also, I don't know what's going on with these save files. I'm sure I've beaten this 100% at some point, but maybe not this cartridge. So that's possible. So let's make a new file here. We got Wolf Kaminari, we got King Kienzan, we got Stardev. Welcome on in. Anyone who might be lurking, welcome on in as well. This is just a classic platformer. So good, fun time. Let me try my best to get 101%. Which is just 100%, by the way, but for some reason, this series likes to be very extra, and it's 101%. So, it's the same thing. That's just what they did, okay? They decided to make it 101%, because I guess Rare like to go the extra mile. I feel like Rare, you know, back in this day, definitely known for their quality of games. Pretty much everything they put out was pretty damn good. And I feel like this was like probably like the start of those. Probably because I think they had like an exclusive, like they were owned by Nintendo, I think, at this point, or maybe they were. They weren't at the beginning though. But they definitely, like, I think they were by the Super Nintendo era. And hey, like, I mean, they probably were owned at this point, because, like, they literally, like, you know, made a Donkey Kong game. DK was a villain before this. This is his first, like, hero role, to my knowledge. Unless I'm misremembering, but... So, this game is... I think still holds up as far as looks go. I think it still looks pretty impressive for the Super Nintendo. I will say one thing, the glare on my TV is not helping matters at all. But yeah, you can, you have DK and Diddy here, you can switch between either of them. DK hits a little harder. That matters for some enemies, like those rolling guys we just saw there. I think they're just called armies. If you jump on them with DK while they're rolling, they just, like, die. But with Diddy, they stop, and you gotta hit them again. And then some enemies Diddy can't even jump on, and so they kind of have, like, all kind of different... If this is a version... Well, it's the original Super Nintendo version, unless there is patched versions on the Super Nintendo that later changed that. But, this is definitely the Super Nintendo version of the game. So, I mean, it's possible, I guess. You'll be noticing I'm just hopping into these little bonus rooms here. This is what is required for 101% in the game. So, any room that has this music in it, for the most part, I'm pretty sure, gives you this little bonus. I think there was something else I wanted to say, but I don't quite remember what it was. Oh, you know what was really fun? When I was looking up the release dates for these games, I guess it's not surprising, but it's neat. It's a neat little detail. This game actually came out first in the United Kingdom before it came out in North America or just Europe in general, or Japan. And I think that's kind of a neat little, like, I mean, I guess that makes, like, it's not unsurprising, I guess, but it's kind of cool, you know what I mean? Like, it's not, like, super far. Like, I think it was only, like, a few days before it was released in North America, which was the next one, but I've been putting all the release dates in the little title cards. And so, you know, I've been kind of getting some little knowledge on when these games were released in other regions. What I've been trying to do with each of the title cards is you'll notice there's 2 times on them. And so, unless there's a game that didn't release here officially, which could happen in this series, what I'm going to try and do for those title cards is have, like, whatever the first release was, and then whatever the North American one is. And if the North American one is first, then I'll just put whatever the next one is too, just, you know, for fun. So, and we got Sizz and we got Big Bobo in here. Welcome on in, playing some DK. Some little advanced tricks you can do if you hold down while you're holding the barrel and then you let go, you can drop it, which is kind of helpful if you're trying to find, like, little secrets. You know, if you don't want to throw the barrel, because once you throw it, it breaks. So that can be kind of clever for trying to find some little secrets and stuff. Stopping by real fast before you get started at work. Well, welcome on in, Sizz. Sizz, you played through the entire trilogy of this now, right? You played through all 3. And I know that's very recent. Like, I mean, not like super recent, but DKC3 was like that was last year, right? I don't know when the first one is. I don't know if I saw you play the first one. I think I saw a little bit of 2 and a decent amount of 3, I want to say. But yeah, Bobo is also at work. These hard-working friends. Welcome on in. Hopefully I can make your, oh, and Wolf too. 1 a year. That's fair. This song, by the way, incredible. You know, pretty amazing. So yeah, I mentioned DK is stronger. What's Diddy's advantage? He's faster. I think he jumps a little higher, and I think he moves a little faster. I haven't been playing as him. I don't know why. I guess because I hate Diddy. I'm kidding. I don't. Absolutely not. For a long time, Diddy was my favorite Kong. For a long time. And then Chunky existed. Chunky moved up to number 1 for me. Although, that wasn't right away. It wasn't, like, it was probably, like, later when I kind of realized how much I really liked Chunky Kong, so. But. Decently confident saying the first game is your favorite. I think that is honestly, like, an easy thing to do, to say. Also, check out 2 Unguards. This is Unguard, by the way. On Guard. There's little secrets like this that don't actually count for anything, but there are little secrets like that all throughout this game. But no, I totally get liking this one more because it's so straightforward. Like, you don't have to, you can do everything in the game without getting the secrets, which is nice. I really do like that. But if you are a big completion kind of person, then you probably will like the other 2 maybe more. 2, I think 2 is really good. Like, it's really, really good. Here's the thing. 3 is fun too. There's also a secret in this level that skips like half a level, but I'm gonna just avoid it. I want to say that might also skip one of the bonuses too, so I'm just gonna go by. Maybe I'm wrong. I genuinely don't even really remember where all the secrets are in this game, but we'll find them, okay? We'll find everything. But yeah, this game's really fun, and you really can like any of them the most. Like, yeah, none of them are bad. For a while, you know, I wasn't like the hugest fan of 3, but I think after playing it a little more, it kind of grew on me a bit. So, I think it's fine. Yeah, here's the secret here. I guess we probably could have gotten this with taking the little secret, but yeah, let's just mash the Y button here. So, There's also Returns and Tropical Freeze, which should be mentioned. They are not made by Rare. They're made by Retro Studios, who you may know for Metroid Prime. Shouts to Metroid Prime 4. That was... I gotta be honest. I watched the Direct yesterday, and I didn't have sound on. I don't know. Maybe that would have been helpful. But I was watching at work. You know, I was kind of slacking a bit. But like, whatever. The Direct was on. I'm watching it. They can. they can hold down the fort for a little bit. It was fine. Anyway, I don't know. It seemed like more Prime, which is great. But it didn't seem like anything that was like, wow, like incredible. Like, I'm sure it'll be great, but it's not like I was just like, you know, like, oh wow, this is amazing. So I don't know, maybe I'm a big hater, I guess. I hope that's all the secrets in this level. I really don't know where all the secrets are. I'll probably be using some borrowed help to find everything. So. Like most about this is how hidden and obtuse the secrets. They are very obtuse and secret. Yeah, some of them are just dumb, but... Wow, I see Odin Spack has gone live with Donkey Kong Country by using your Nintendo Today application. I'm sure it did not tell you on there, Pixie. Welcome on in, pal. It's got an interesting take. Nintendo has been focusing on abilities rather than like ambience. Anyway, here's really naughty, I think, or very naughty. I don't know. You just jump on them. Not a great trailer for Metroid Prime 4. Okay, I'm glad I wasn't the only one thinking this. I'm sure it's probably great, right? There were no must-buys. I think the only one was the Marvel game, which, I'm gonna be honest, didn't look as impressive as Shredder's Revenge. But it is made by the same developer and publisher duo. So, like, I definitely have high hopes for it. Like, for sure. Like, I think it will be good. So. You did receive a copy of Rhythm Heaven Mega Mix. What's that on? I don't know what that's for. Like 3DS or something? I don't know, King. A 3DS? Okay. You probably got a digital card or whatever, right? So like I was thinking that was neat at first, and then I kind of like looked into what it actually is, and it's kind of dumb. I guess the idea behind it is so that you can transfer your stuff over to your new Switch without having to be connected to the internet or something. I don't know, but I don't know about you guys. I do have two Switches. I have a Switch Lite and a Switch, and I set my Switch Lite as my primary one, so that any digital game I have does not need to be connected to the internet, to use. We can skip half this level if I'm a gamer. I'm gonna try it, and then we'll actually play the level. I just died. It's there. Was it like just at the beginning? I jumped too far. Maybe it's just like right here. Where is it? I can't even see it. Is it supposed to be visible on the screen? A little further to the left? Okay. Let's just keep jumping in the pit. Alright, there we go. Guys, you can just skip this entire annoying level. You can just, that's it. That's the whole level, guys. Look how good we are. The thing with okay, so I was thinking like, oh yeah, me and Bobo could benefit. The only way, okay? The only way this becomes beneficial, okay, is if they implement some sort of achievement system on the Switch too. Because otherwise, I can just log into like my account on there, and I'm pretty sure as long as you're playing on someone's primary other console, any other account on there can play their digital games anyway. So I don't really see, unless there's some sort of achievement system, which probably there won't be, I don't see it really mattering at all. So that's kind of my take on that. Because I was like, oh, you know, Bobo has 3D All-Stars digital. I could borrow that from my Switch, and then I could play it under my name, but I really could also just play on her Switch. I'm trying to think of, like, a reality where this would be a necessary thing. We'd have to be, like, playing something at the same time. Like, it just seems very unlikely, you know? Like, I guess maybe for some people, I don't know. You're just both constantly playing your Switches all the time and not on the same Switch. I don't know. Like I said, there's probably a niche use for it, but it's not for us. Also, I didn't get hit somehow, so there we go. All right, enjoy the rest of your work shift there, Sizzo. Here, get wrecked. B. They're called zingers. The real zinger is, I don't know. I don't have a good joke or anything. So, yeah. That's my sweet direct one thoughts. I got nothing. Anyone else say anything fun? Shadow Labyrinth. Shadow Labyrinth, that was at what, the PlayStation one last? So I'd seen that already, but I guess we actually got to see what it is. I don't think that was really shown off at that. I think it was just kind of revealed. That's like, look at the spooky Pac-Man game. That doesn't have Pac-Man anywhere in the branding, which is absolutely insane to me. Like, what if it, like, it's not gonna do well? I'm gonna be like, why did no one buy it? And it's because no one knows what this is. Like I do because I play video games, but like, yeah, Pac-Man is like in the title, like I mean, like physically in the title, not like spelled out. I don't know. It's very odd. Yo, Zabrag, welcome on in, pal. How's it going? We're talking the direct because of course we are. There's also another direct next week, by the way, about the Switch 2. Which is interesting. Like, they're like, yeah, we're doing another one. That did not feel like I got that guy, but all right, we'll take it. Man, this is so dark on my TV. It's just the glare. Like I said, I really need a new monitor. It's funny that, oh, well, we're dead. I am playing a Super Nintendo game on a PlayStation display. Not a Sony one, by the way. This is a PlayStation display. The ones they made back in like 2010 or 11. They were like, yo, gamers, you need a big, cheap display for your college dorm? You can get this. And then they became a collectible because they're video game branded. So, you know how it goes. But yeah, I mean, I gotta be honest, a lot of the stuff that was in the direct was not really for me. And like, you could be like, well, you know, you'll probably play Metroid Prime 4, and I'm like, yeah, you're probably right, but it's not like it was new content. It was just like a trailer. Like, they could drop nothing on Metroid Prime 4. You know what I mean? Like, they don't need to show me anything at this point, and I'll buy the game. Honestly, that probably would have been preferable to the trailer that dropped yesterday. So, you know what I mean? Like, if I already know about the game's existence, like, I mean, a direct really for me is like, what's the new things that are coming out? It's fun to see a trailer, and honestly, with this new Nintendo app, that might unironically be the best thing to come out of that. I know that sounds stupid, but like, because I've kind of not using Twitter anymore, I feel like Nintendo's also like, yeah, people aren't using that anymore. We also, like, you know, you can't post. Oh, yeah, by the way, you can just skip to the end of this level again. So, I don't know why I did that. I kind of just wanted to show it off. I don't know. I just wanted to show you that I, like, know some secrets in this game. We'll play the actual level, don't worry. But I feel like that's kind of what that app is for. Is like, yeah, we're gonna, like, you know, reveal stuff like without using Twitter. So I'm surprised they just didn't go in the whole like social media like outlet. Like they're just like, okay, let's just make our own. And I know, yeah, you could be like, well, that was on the Wii U, right? They had Miiverse, right? I was gonna say Miitopia, but like, come on, that doesn't count. But you know, probably for the best. They're like, you know what? People are gonna use social media on whatever, so I don't think Nintendo's really concerned about that. I think they're just concerned about getting their news out there. I think that's really the important part for Nintendo, is getting as much eyes on their product as possible. So it's one of the worst trailers you ever seen. I'm glad that you agree with me, because I said something similar. Also, these bananas are a hint that there's a secret up here. This is one of the most insane secrets, I think, in this game, because you have to roll this backwards. It's not something you really have to do really in this game, but you have to here. I don't know how often that comes up where you have to go backwards. I guess there's one level notorious for it, but that level is just a beast in its own. Will we get to that today? I don't know. Oh, and that's just gone now, I guess. Okay, good thing we don't even need that tire. I cannot see anything. I just see a giant reflection of me in this television right now. I'm dead. So, I know you guys are like, what are you talking about? Like, it looks fine to us. It'll be fine, all right? It'll be okay. We'll get through this game. I guess I could, like, I don't know. Put lights on? Would that help? What if I shine a light on? That does not help at all. Yeah, I can't see the true retro experience. You can't see crap. Anyone ever play a Game Boy at night in a car? Come on. They're like driving past street lamps. There's always so many games you could play like that, like Pokemon. You know, it had to be turn-based. Anyone ever played Pokemon in the dark in like a moving car? That's a classic experience right there. If you ever played a platformer, like, well, you're done. But you know, Pokemon definitely a doable thing. All right, let's save the game because I don't know, we're on a roll. We're doing well. Also, we didn't see Funky last time, but he acts as your move between worlds thing, so you can just his job is he takes you out to the world map. When you beat a boss, it also takes you out to the world map, so he's kind of unnecessary a little bit, but anyway, let's go on this stage here. I actually played, was that Donkey Kong Land? Was that last year? I don't know, maybe. This director was saying, okay, my wallet is safe. Are you not a Metroid Prime guy, Kingo? I really don't know, honestly. I know you like Super Metroid and presumably other 2D Metroids. I don't know if you were ever really into that one or not. Alright, we got this. You don't need the tire. No, but you want to be? Yeah, look, it's the people who made the game. Look how good we are. Whoa, then I messed up because I probably don't want to get the dumb tokens that are going to make me go to a bonus game I don't want to play. Actually, it's better to get those tokens in the bonus barrels because when you play those games, it'll at least take you to, like... Okay, I think we want to hold on to this. It'll at least take you to like where the bonus ends as opposed to, like, either the beginning of the level or the checkpoint, so... I think, I messed up because I'm not paying attention. I think Prime 1 Remastered's pretty good. 2, here's the thing. I've never even played 3, and, 2, I remember playing, and I just got stuck. And this isn't like 10-year-old Odin or something like that, you know? This is like Odin, like, teenage Prime years of gaming, like... I had time to put into this crap, and, you know, I could figure stuff out, you know, I could waste hundreds of hours, and, like, that Odin couldn't figure it out, and I'm like, what the heck? So, I don't know what I mean, I'm sure I would beat it, you know, if I'm streaming and stuff like that, but, like, I could just play it on my own. I would love to get back to, yeah, it's only going down from there. Yeah, that's true. It's only getting worse. You're right, Pixie. Yeah, once upon a time, I was a real gamer. Now I'm just, you know, I'm now just a content creator. So it's, definitely gotten worse, naturally. Alright, let's attempt to get some of these, because I'm greedy. Really hoping there was like an obligatory trailer for 4 to lead into a trilogy announcement. And then the real trailer. I think, so like, they're like so... Wow, she got sniped hard. They're like so insistent on like, we are not talking about the Switch 2, guys. We refuse to give you any knowledge about the thing that's going to make us so much money moving forward. Like, they're so insistent on this for some reason. I don't know why. Like, I don't know. Like, guys, it's another game console, okay? It's the Switch. It's going to be the same thing that plays more powerful games, okay? Like, I'm sorry, but you are not sitting on this amazing, like, industry-defining device, okay? You're putting out a Switch that's gonna run better, all right? Like, you already put out the Switch. That was industry-defining, okay? I'm sorry, but the Switch 2 is not about to be that. But what I'm saying is, like, I don't know why there's all this hush-hush on this stuff, because it truly feels like they're like, okay, please keep buying stuff for the Switch 1. Lots of people own it already. We don't want to talk about how so many of our games are probably going to have, like, Switch 2 versions and stuff like that. It's like, that's what it feels like. Like, it feels like Prime 4 is going to have a better version of it on Switch 2, and, probably Pokemon Legends, you know, like, these are probably all going to have that stuff on it. And it's like, they want to be hush-hush on it, because, like, oh, maybe people will pre-order the Switch 1 version of Metroid Prime 4, like, a week before, like, we talk about the Switch 2 version or something. I don't know. Like, I don't know the intent, okay? I'm not Nintendo. Like, I can't claim to know anything about what they're doing, but it's so bizarre to me. Like, just, like, guys, it's video games at the end of the day, all right? Like, like, that's what it is. At the end of the day, we're just playing your video games. Like, again, I don't really see the Switch 2 being this, like, incredible different device. And I mean, like, it's not like they haven't had upgraded versions of their games already. The Switch was basically entirely that. So many ports from the Wii U, right? And then, like, even when it came out, there was immediately a port with Breath of the Wild. Was released on both consoles. So I don't know what they're trying to hide here. Like, it seems very obvious that's what's going to happen, and they just don't want to come out and say it. So there you go. There's my fun rant on the Switch 2. Am I gonna buy day one? Probably. Because I want to keep playing Nintendo games because Nintendo owns me. But you know, other than that, this is not. Oh, that is a secret. I thought it wasn't for some reason. Okay, these guys, they give you bananas if you jump on them. It keeps going up more and more and more. You just get tons and tons of bananas. So, as someone who's not played it, you've somehow always showed up to streams of this. Oh, that was at the temple level. Is it Millstone or Milestone Mayhem? I don't know. It's one of them. It's one of those things. I also love the music in this game. Absolutely fantastic. Shouts to David Wise for just putting in the work, as they say, and just making a just fantastic soundtrack. I don't think anyone would argue that, you know, this is a bad soundtrack. Also, we're playing as Diddy, which I guess has not happened until just now. I don't know why. Just, I guess had I been hit? Maybe I've already been playing as Diddy. Okay, so I definitely opened that, and it sealed. Okay, well, that is a secret, so, Guess I'm taking a death. That was, I don't even feel like I was really off screen at all. It felt like I was on screen the entire time. But, yeah, sure. I feel like I scared off everyone with my rant. No one said anything. Oh, man. Guys, we're just talking. We're just playing games. Alright, let's not screw this up again. You're mortified? I guess. Oh, I guess you also have to jump here in order to get this. Okay, well, let's literally run into this door. So that I don't miss out on this. This isn't the level with the auto-scroller part, no. That's the next one of these. What? Come on. Look, Diddy gets the credit for doing that. Yeah, whoever beats the level gets their face on the map. Which is fun in, like, when you're playing two-player of this. Because then you can be like, ooh, I beat more levels than you did. You're doing ranked in Pocket, trying to get a beginner rank so you can play against actual people. Oh, is it not actual people in beginner? It's kind of weird. I feel like I might play ranked only because there's like actual rewards for doing it. Like, that was what was really keeping me from playing the other ones. Like, I'm sorry, but I don't care about a little emblem of my name. Why would I care with a little colorful, like, ribbon with a number on it when I could have, like, Charizard? Like, I'm not... I don't really care about those ones at all. But, like, if you're gonna give me extra packs and hourglasses to get extra packs, then yeah, I definitely care about that a heck of a lot more. So... share this sweet secret. The bananas always tell you where the secrets are. Oh, let's try to get this in. Well, you know, we got a decent amount of bananas there. We didn't need them all, but I got a few. Oh, is it just like at the end of a season? There's no instant gratification. That is kind of poopy. That's what I liked. Oh, is it every month? Okay, well that's not the worst, I guess. Yeah, that's what I liked in Master Duel. Probably had it, but I definitely remember it in Duel Links, where you would get the tickets and stuff as you won like ranked matches and stuff. I played Duel Links in a long time. It was fun. I also haven't played Master Duel in a long time either, but Duel Links even longer, so both of them have rank up rewards. I just wish there was more of that. Like, I kind of wish it was like those games where there was a daily incentive to, like, you know, play a game and, you know, play with the... use a fire type, or, you know, like, little incentives like that got you stuff. Like, it's really pretty much just log in, draw a pack, and maybe do a wonder pick, or just wait long enough to do your second pull. Like, it's kind of just that. So... it's got this guy. This hand slap is a uniquely DK thing. I don't think you ever need to use it for anything, but it is a thing you can do. I think this forest theme is one of your favorite songs in the game. It is great. I started talking about the music in this game when this level came up, so I'm sure there was a reason for that. And it's because it is a great theme. It is fantastic. Oh man, this world has a stupid level I was thinking of. I don't know how long this game is going to take me, but it's probably going to be 2 streams. Especially if I'm trying to get everything, and I don't really remember where everything is in this game. So far, I've been pretty good about it, but there's definitely some secrets that I just don't know. Like, I don't just, like, remember off the top of my head. But hopefully it'll just all come back to me. just with the amount of playthroughs I've done in this game, hopefully it's just like, yep, that's what you do. So it's possible. I do know that there's a secret on one of these ropes, and I think it's when the vultures start showing up. And I don't know if that is another rope. Maybe it's just right here. If you look at the bottom of the screen, you can see it. Yeah, I can see it there. It's so hard. The barrel just blends into the background there, but it is there. So you can visibly see the barrel. I don't know if you could see it on, like... that secret might be mean if you were playing on, like, maybe an original CRT. Like, it might... The overscan might not let you see that. There's definitely no banana indicator or anything. So it's kind of garbage. So we have to carry this barrel all the way. So this is where, like, the hand slap is pretty helpful. And knowing that you can drop the barrel down. You probably could jump over all these guys, I'm sure. But you could also just play it safe by doing this. So, and I think that's kind of only like a one. You can't really try that again because, well, the barrel won't reappear. You'd have to do all that again. I don't think I've really touched on these little golden icons. I think they're called buddy tokens. That sounds correct. They just lead you to these little bonus games that you turn into the animal buddies, and you get a 1-up for every 100 token, like, of these little mini tokens that you collect. And then in each of these, there is like a little secret, like, large token hidden, and it doubles what you have. So ideally, you want to try and get as many as you can before the time runs out, and then you want to hit that token. And then that'll double your... It'll double it, so you'll get, like, double the lives. Some of them move faster than others. The Ramby one, the timer goes, like, really fast. I think I also may have messed up, because I genuinely don't remember. I think it's somewhere here. Okay. Do we have enough to get 600? Alright, so that's good enough. We got 6 extra lives. We don't really need the lives. Back when I was, like, Kid Odin. Not Teen Odin, when I was, like, good at video games, but Kid Odin, when I wasn't as good at every video game. You know, I need to use cheats. There's a cheat in this game that starts you with 50 extra lives, and that was really helpful for playing this. Honestly, you know, if you're new to this game, and you're maybe not the most proficient at platformers, but you want to play through it, I wouldn't even fault you from using it, because, like, honestly, the life system, is it really the part of the game that, like, makes you, like, get through all of it? Not really. Especially because there's one part in this game that, especially if you just load from a save and you only have 5 extra lives, is kind of a daunting ask. I think it's the next world, I want to say, where it's just kind of a lot at once. So, all right, I don't know if I missed anything. I hope I didn't. I don't think I did. I'm pretty sure. I know of at least one secret in this level, and it is fairly obvious. Yeah. It's this one with this giant banana arrow. Whatever. It's like, gee, I wonder what you're supposed to do here. That one, like, it's so funny when you have secrets that are just like a single banana, and like that's your indicator, and then you have stuff like that that's just like this giant banana arrow with it. Like, they're just like, okay, we really wanted you to find the secret. We weren't sure if you were gonna find it otherwise. Like, all they would have had to do was literally just put maybe like a banana above. Oh shoot, I screwed up. All they would have to do was put a banana, like, just like above the barrel in the pit. I can't talk. That's all they would have had to have done, and that would have been enough. But they didn't. All right, well, hey, now we get to ignore the ignore. That was like annoy and ignore at the same time. We can ignore that arrow now because I already got the bonus. Once you get a bonus, that's it. You don't have to like do it again. So that's nice. And unlike the later Donkey Kong Country games, you don't have to like complete the bonus. You just need to find it. All the other ones require you to complete it to get some sort of token or something like that, but not in this game. So they decided that wasn't a required thing for this one. All right, there we go. There we go. Oh, is that not a secret? I was thinking that was gonna be a... Oh, I guess I missed one of them. Okay. All right, Wolf. We might need a bar. I thought there was a secret down there. I think there might be another level that has something like that. Yeah, Wolf. We might need your help finding this this other secret. I know you know which one it is. Is it before or after the Oh. All right. That was a DK barrel, right? Usually the DK barrel doesn't open, like, doesn't usually open the secret, so that's kind of mean. Alright. Honestly, I kind of forgot. Oh, you can cartwheel them all for a 1-up? That's fun. That's probably what you're supposed to do. Alright, guys, we're here. This is a level with the most secrets in the game. It's also a huge pain. It's cool though because the sun sets and stuff, so it's kind of fun. But other than that, this level sucks. It's very bad. I don't know how many secrets are in this level, but I know there's a lot. And you need espresso for this. Not espresso, but espresso. Yeah, so you need him for like a lot. I should have killed more enemies because then I now have to do this. I want to say there's 5 secrets, but I don't know. It might even be 6. But anyway, here's secret number 1. 5 is right. Okay. And here you can get all the animal buddy tokens, but we're not doing that. I don't have time for that. Alright, there's one there. And I think there's one near the end. I think there's some down here. There's one here. There's one here. Is there another one back here? Or are they all ahead from there? I don't think we need an espresso for now. Maybe you do again. I don't know, but I definitely know there's one here. Yeah, I know there's 2 down here. I know these 2. I know there's one at the end. I got the backtrack one. I'm not really sure the one I'm missing. You need to go back again. Okay. Do you need espresso again? I don't think so. He makes it easier. Is it like here or something? Like, do you need him to like, you need to like roll or something from here? Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I did not know this was a thing, maybe. Oh, okay. I think I could have made that. That's alright, we'll get espresso again. Yeah, I know the one at the end's not so bad. Yeah, so this level, I guess this level is neat and for the idea that's like, oh, you gotta like explore it and find things, but I don't know. I feel like this doesn't really fit the vibe of this game really too well. Like, it's a neat concept for sure, but most of the levels don't really have this. So I think it just kind of feels out of place. Can Espresso just step over these claptraps? Like, does he take damage if you just walk over them? I'm always never sure. We're just asking Wolf. We should just get Wolf to play this. Matter of fact, he did do that for Stack Game Marathon a while ago. And I don't know where I am. Please don't die. Okay, we're good. You're never sure either? Well, shoot. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. He feels designed that you can, right? Like, it feels like that should happen. Like, isn't that the whole point of him having, like, being, like all these long legs and stuff? It would make sense to me. Anyway, we gotta get this guy to throw a barrel over here. I think you also can just, like, bring a barrel over here, but you can just make him do it. Oh, and here's another espresso, because why not? You want to get to a point where you can 101% this by yourself? Yeah, I feel like, you know, if there was maybe a DKC randomizer or something, that would be something that would help me out a lot in learning it. But Manky Kongs take 2 hits in the Japanese version? How does that work? You jump on them and they're just like, whatever. Does it even with DK? What if you roll into them? You just like bounce off of them? That just seems awkward. Like, is there an animation? It's 2 hits for both. Rolling maybe 1 hit. That's so weird. Also, there are no secrets. Well, at least no like secret barrels that take you like that count for game percentage. That count for the 101%. There's none in the underwater levels, at least in Donkey Kong Country 1. I would say they changed that for the later games, but this game is the only one that has like exclusively swimming levels. I think in 2 and 3, the swimming levels usually have sections where you leave the water. So, whereas this game is like, it's just entirely swimming. It's like Mario 1. Do you think they called it Super Mario Bros. Wonder? Like, because it was like, it's like a new, like, it's like a new one? I don't know. 2 just had hybrid, 3... They're purely under, but they have a cave. Okay, at the end. Really? There's not sections in DKC 3 where like you go out, where you're like not in the water. I thought there was. There are regular stage with water in 3. Oh, like it has like both. I thought there was like a cave level I was thinking of where you like start like out of the water and you go in. Or maybe I'm thinking DKC 2, you know. It's possible. But I thought it was 3. Oh, I died. I would say it was my first death, but I jumped in the pit like 4 times in Minecart Carnage. So not really. I think that was my first like legitimate death where like, you know, I didn't intend to die in Minecart Carnage. I was just trying to find that barrel. So yeah, that was the first time we heard the death jingle. Yeah, I did die. You can die in this game. DK and Diddy only take 1 hit. In returns, they take two hits, right? Yeah, they definitely take 2 hits. I'm gonna die again. Oh, we didn't get Unguard. He's like at the beginning of this level. I'm gonna show him off real quick before we move on. Yeah, I completely forgot about him. Oops. Yeah, he makes his level a lot easier. I think he's in each of the underwater levels of this game. Man, I died to the exact same guy, I think. Oh. I don't remember where he is in like the water level I hate the most, which is in the next world. I know I found him, but I genuinely don't remember where he is. I don't think he's at the beginning. I think he might be like halfway into the level or something. Oh my goodness, I almost died. These guys are called like chomps, I think. That sounds right. These guys are called shark. They own me. I can't get by them. They're too good. They're too good for me. Chomps Jr. Okay. Guys, this is it. We can't get past Clam City. We can't get past it. This wrecks our face. Well, you know, if we get through half of the game in this one, then surely that'll only take another part. That's not true at all. You know, technically, if I was really good at this game, I could beat it in less than an hour and get 100%, and only on one life, and get 101%. Of course, I don't know if the in-game timer is actually, like, synced with real life, so that might not actually be a thing. I don't know how good the in-game timer is of this with the actual clock. So, all I know is that my brother did do that at one point. So shout out to Cypheron for doing the 101 59 minutes challenge. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Unguard is just like right here. No indication whatsoever. Also, the K is here, so yeah, just no indication whatsoever. And you can start select out of a level once you beat it, so. Alright, here's Bumblebee Rumble. This is Queenzing, I think? Which they reference in the next game, kind of. Queen Bee. I mean, we'll definitely get, well, what's funny is saying we'll get started on the next world is kind of bad because next world is kind of a dedication. You prefer fighting the GBA version? I've never played any of the Game Boy Advance DKC games. I'm sure they're fine. Well, what am I gonna do? Sit here for 8 minutes? We gotta at least try, right? Yeah, so this world sucks because you have to get through like 4 levels before you can get a save point or something like that. So, I guess we're going into some overtime here. I think what I will do is if I don't get all the secrets in these levels, if I miss something, we're just gonna move on. But I'm gonna still try. But that way, you know, we can at least try and get to the save point for 5 o'clock. I don't know how doable it's going to be, especially because this level is like a marathon. This level is huge. I think this level, honestly, is pretty good. Like, I feel like it's, like, iconic, and not for, like, a bad reason. The barrel sections may be a little tedious, especially at the end, but, I think the idea of this level is just really cool. I love how, like, it gets nighttime and like a blizzard comes. Like this level, it tells a story. It's very, very cool. So I don't think I missed anything there. I don't think that there is definitely a secret, but I don't think it was there. There is a secret, I'm pretty sure, back here. Yeah. Very bold to make the midpoint of the game a top 3 hardest level. Yeah, that's for sure, right? Like this could be the final level, probably. I don't think anyone would be like upset if this was the last level before the end. I really don't. I think they'd be like, yeah, that's a fair final level. Also, I don't think I've ever been able to get to the end of that because they rotate. I don't think I have ever gotten all of that. All right, so you can skip this entire thing if you shoot down here. It's also a neat reference in Return to Dreamland. They reference this level. But I'm gonna legitimately try this. And then, you know, honestly, I probably shouldn't have legitimately tried this. if only to get through this faster. This is really bad setup here. Shoot. Oh! Alright, we're still in it. We're still in it, guys. Shoot. Shoot. Any one of these where you have to shoot down is like... Man, I'm so scared. No, this is such bad timing. Okay. No, no, no! Yeah, so this is why this level is very, very difficult. However, for the sake of time, we're gonna skip this, because I am. I don't have time for this. But, you know, if we have time, maybe at the end of the next, like when I finish this game, then I will attempt it again. But like, look how far this goes. Like, look how far that's so crazy. Did I get everything? I don't even know. Yeah, I did. Okay. Yeah, the legitimate path of that is insane. Also, shout out to this level. This is the only level in this game that has this song and this like look to it, I think. Now I'm a little upset because we're definitely not going to yeah, there is a warp barrel. I'm not gonna bother with it, but I think you have to be DK to get it too, I want to say. But yeah, the next world has probably my favorite song in the game. But we're not gonna hear it now. We're gonna have to wait. You know what, I don't hate... Dang it. Alright, I said I wasn't gonna come back for secrets. Unless I die. Unless I actually die. We'll have to get that after. I was gonna say, you know, I didn't hate that I got hit with Donkey because I was gonna use Diddy anyway. But... By the way, I don't think I've even shown this, but you can just switch your Kong. I think that's the first tag I've done. So, yeah, that's a thing you can do. I don't know. I just... Whatever. Diddy's cool. Oh, I died right before the save. Oh, that sucks. Oh, we're definitely not finishing this by 5. Because we still have, like... we have like 2 more levels to do still before the save. Man, this world is brutal. I got hit again. Man, I suck. Alright, at least we can get this secret and not spell out Nintendo. We're not going to spell out Nintendo. Shout out to Diddy, who has the Nintendo logo on his hat. I guess not now, but he eventually does. When's the first time that's a thing? Is it not in the Super Nintendo? Does that start in... When the heck did that's a thing. This isn't a Mandela effect, right? Like, this is a thing he has on his hat. When? Toadstool Tour? No. There's no way. Like, that's part of his modern day design now, right? I don't think there's actually anything up here. I think it's just like this, and you also can fall down. You can attempt to fall down onto this for a token, which I guess I shouldn't have done. Okay, I think there's a secret if we go left here. Yeah. That one's pretty fun. That's a clever one. You know what? Whatever. Just fall in the pit. It's just DKC2. Okay, I was like, there's no way. Oh, come on. Oh, at least the game gave me a DK barrel. Isn't that nice of him? What were we supposed to do otherwise? We had to use that DK barrel there? That's kind of mean. This game's hard. What were they thinking? Yeah, there is most definitely 2 more levels to do. Oh, man. Does his in-game graphic in DKC2 have the Nintendo logo? This is really hard to get. Why'd I even go for it? Is this anything? I guess not. Yeah, because we got this level to go, and I'm pretty sure there's another one. Doesn't look like it? Okay. Does he have the graphic on the first one? I don't know. Probably not. I'm pretty sure the DK sprites in this and the next game, I don't think they're any different, right? What? Can I jump off on guard and get up here? Okay, good. So, also not on guard. Every animal buddy's on guard, I guess. Espresso. We need espresso for one of the secrets in this level. So I gotta do my best to not lose him here. Yeah, isn't that kind of mean? He's literally after the, there's a secret after the halfway point. Like, so if you mess up, you gotta do this, like, again. But yeah, we need him for this, so. Oh wow, I didn't actually mean to do that. He's the only one to be in the entire OG trilogy. Who is? DK or Diddy? Oh, On Guard. That's true, I forgot, he is in. The only one he's not in is Returns, right? Because I think Returns, the only animal buddy is Rambi. And I guess technically, I completely forgot we had to play this level. I guess technically Squawks is in Returns. That doesn't count though. We're not counting that. This level blows. And I already got hit, so. Off to the races we go! Also, those guys' name, I think, is Squidge. A funny name. Yeah, I'm pretty sure On Guard in this level is just, like, deviously hidden. I doubt we'll get him, because I do not remember where this is supposed to be. But I'm pretty sure it's after the halfway point. Somewhere. Somewhere after the halfway point. Alright. I mean, to be honest, like, we don't need him. It's really just to move faster, which I guess would be nice. But it's not, like, required. Maybe he's through here. I thought maybe that was, like, a little clue. Like I said, I really don't know where he is at. Could be there for all I know. Oof, almost got hit. I think Poison Pond's the worst stage. I think I dislike this one more. I'm pretty sure. You know, for a stage with such difficulty, by the way, they're like, yeah, you know, let's do that. It's probably like right there or something. One night, years ago, me and Sai were playing this lane. He's trying to say it's funny they made this level kind of like Battletoads. He conveyed that by going, isn't it funny that Rare was just like, yeah. That's how it was conveyed. Yeah, There is a secret in here, but I don't think it's Unguard. I think it's just like a 1-up. Oh, it is him here. Okay. Okay, it's more obvious than I realized, I guess. I really thought it was like just through like a dumb hidden wall or something. But like, see how late in the level we are? Like, how much of this level is truly left? A lot, I guess. There's not really that much left. That's it. That's it. Surprisingly, didn't get what he meant immediately. Yeah, they did make Battletoads. That is a thing. Oh, did I say 4 levels? I meant 5. Yeah, so imagine like loading up a save. All right, I'm sorry guys in advance, but Squawks is gonna blind you. It's probably not as bad watching it on here as it is for me. But yeah, Squawks is going to blind you with the flashlight. So. I also don't remember where any of the secrets are in this level at all, so we'll have to play it again. It is weird to think that they did make Battletoads. That's a game I've never really played at all. I never owned it growing up, right? So what reason would I have had to, like, play it? You know what I mean? If you don't own a game, that's kind of it, right? At the end of the day, like, you couldn't just download every game on a console back then. That was just kind of it. You know? I'm sure my brothers rented Battletoads. That's probably before I was born. Just kind of weird thinking about, but it's probably true. So, wait, hold on. There is a secret down here, right? Yeah. There's the G. All right, I guess we do like the first world and end up beating it. Well, that's awesome. Oh wait, we found all the secrets. All right. So did I end up getting everything here? By the way, I think I did, right? Like unintentionally. Yeah, we did. Okay, cool. All right, guys, that's gonna take us to the end of Retro Spack today. Oh, Jilly came out. Hi, Jilly. You can't see her because no webcam. But I will see you guys next time on Monday? Yes, Monday. Good week, everybody. Yeah, Monday for the rest of this game. Have a good one. Goodbye.